Hey, what's going on, guys? My name is Triffium and welcome back to another Misfits Racing League highlights video. This time around we are in Hanoi for the first ever MRL Vietnam Grand Prix. Our Tier 2 drivers kicking off the highlights this week. We hope you enjoy the few that we picked out.
Can he convert it this time?
Yeah, let's hope he can. So that's Kai Bacchini on pole position. Maxim B lining up on the front row. Next to him, Sijos in third. His teammate, it's a 2-3 for Alfa Romeo. Liam in fourth, the other Canadian. So it's a Canadian 2-4. Hey, as a Canadian, I have to say, definitely happy about that. Crampy in fifth, Little Bear sixth, Jay in seventh, Skybits in eighth.
All right, then. There are the red lights. All five are lit. And it's lights out, and away we go. But no one appears to be moving off of the grid right now.
And that is a decent car or a jump start. I am not sure, but of course that is. The car is away.
Off the line, Kai Bacchini very strong. We've got Sijos up the outside of his teammate. He's going to get the inside into turn 2. You've got Crampy behind. He's up one position. Jay currently holding on to, or up to fifth. He's had a little bit of a slow exit out of the right-hander. That's caused those behind him to sort of bunch up. We've got Liam in the Red Bull there. He's slipstreaming, trying to get past the Mercedes. You've got McLaren of Bear there. He's under threat from Undertaker up the inside into turn 6. And that's Liam. He's very wide after the entrance of that corner. That's going to cost him a lot of positions. He's dropped behind the Renault and the two McLarens. Speaking of those two McLarens, Skybits, he's held on to 8th position so far, but he's around his teammate for 7th place. And it looks like that was a fairly clean start to this Grand Prix. And 7th place still up for debate, and into the hairpin they go. A little bit of touching between the two McLarens. That's cost the Red Bull of Liam yet more problems as they all sort of stack into turn 11 there.
But of course, Undertaker on the inside of Skybits here. He is defending from the McLaren. The McLaren gets through into the Sector 2 straight. Very nicely done from Sky into 7th position. Don't want to update itself, but it is now Jackass in a fight for 15th, wheel to wheel with the Williams of Squid coming down into the hairpin. How's it gonna go? That's Jackass out in front of the Williams now. Losing a ton of speed there. Is Squid on the outside, and that is a car off on, who is that? That is Max Inkster outside of the hairpin here. He is pulled off. Skybits' teammate Little Bear now within half a second of Undertaker. He has the DRS. He's burning through that battery right now, but Undertaker also, he has the DRS on Skybits as well. Going into the hairpin. He's on the outside. Unicorn, it's wheel to wheel through the hairpin right now. Skybits giving Undertaker a little squeeze there to ensure he maintains that 6th position, and Little Bear, as these two are going to begin fighting, is going to have an opportunity to perhaps either overtake Undertaker or even both of them.
Going for the move yet again. This time he's the one behind, run down into that 10-11 hairpin. Up the inside, exactly what Undertaker pulled on him, but Undertaker, he could have the cutback here.
Wow.
And that is absolutely beautiful defensive racing from the Renault, but he's not clear yet. Skybits has a lot of pace coming out of that corner, but he's just not going to get there in time.
Strategies and drivers getting comfortable with the circuit now. Gaps are starting to come down on this tower. You can see Kai Bacchini has pitted. Where's he going to come out here? They're getting a new wing on that Mercedes. He's fitted the hards. Excuse me, it's not the hards, and there's a safety car deployed. What happened? Where was it that we had an issue that caused a safety car? Nobody's out.
I think it's going to be Moen in the Racing Point. Is the only. I don't know though. I didn't see a single stationary car out on track. Let's start.
Liam's going for a move on Skybits. Into the hairpin. On the inside is the Red Bull. We've seen this move all afternoon / evening, wherever you may be joining us. Of course, that is Liam getting out in front of Skybits, but that's Squid looking at these two racers, and he's looking for a move on the outside. It was 3 wide for just a moment there as the Williams gets out through and makes a double overtake. Lovely stuff. Into 11th is the Williams.
9, because there is that wall there, and if he hadn't eased off there, that would have been Kai into the wall and subsequently into that Alpha Tauri.
Skybits now, he's going to have that DRS open, heading down into this hairpin, and we have seen these
that's
two
a
battling.
big crash into turn 7, and Wisp has somehow managed to recover that after being rear-ended quite hard by the Red Bull of Gadwin. Sorry to interrupt there, but I thought that was going to be a lot worse than it ended up being.
Max Inkster continuously jumping to the top and to the bottom of the grid here in this one, given his glitch. Not entirely sure what happened there, but of course we'll review post-race. Now Liam with a smooth move on Little Bear, and it is now the Red Bull into 5th position. Skybits and his teammate, the Red Bull into 4th position, as of course reading that timing tower can get confusing with Max Inkster flying around. He is bugged out as we see Liam and Squid. Liam finally catching up with the Williams in that Red Bull. He is on the different tires, but it's going to be a fight from the Williams.
And this is an interesting one as well, because Liam, those medium compound tires are anything but young, and so are Squid soft. So right now Liam does seem to have the pace through the corners, because the mediums can obviously last longer than the softs, but neither tire gonna be lasting too much longer. I would expect to see Squid pit in the next 1 or 2 laps for probably another set of softs if he can manage it.
These hards at this point for Skybits can maintain till the end, but of course that pace difference is going to be crucial. Liam and Seajoss exchanging positions. Seajoss with so much traction on those softs. Liam just he can't even defend against this, and Skybits is going to be creeping very close as well. Are we going to see him into the pits? Yes. So it's the Red Bull now blinking. Speed, no overtake, no DRS coming out of this car. It's astonishing. And there it is, the smooth overtake into 3rd from Kai, or into 2nd, from Kai. As the audio seems to bug as we go down into this hairpin. I'm not entirely sure what's going on there, but Little Bear under threat now from Maxim.
Grid. And now they're both in the points. As Liam comes back past the McLaren into the hairpin. He's gone very, very late on the brakes, but he's just about made it. A little bit slow on exit though.
Touch of contact from Skybits on the rear of that Red Bull as well. Fortunately for him, he did not lose an end plate, but they have that back marker of A2K, catching up with them. Maxim in 5th at the moment, 6.8 seconds behind. Still a lap to go here as Kai Bicini crosses through in 1st. As we're now on the final lap of this race, and the Mercedes is your race leader currently, almost 6 seconds ahead of the next nearest driver, and that is Seajoss in 2nd position, rounding through that 1st section now.
And Kai Bicini wins the Vietnam Grand Prix here in MRL Tier 2 after a spell of bad luck in the first few races. Seajoss comes home in 2nd place. And DNFs across the line. Well, doesn't DNF, but breaks his car. Liam then. A pretty solid drive from the Red Bull. He's going to come home and place up on where he started. 3rd place. That's a podium for him. Skybits up 4 places.
No.
He's dropped a position to Maxime B from penalties.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed the racing action, and if you did, make sure to hit that like button and consider subscribing for more great racing. Of course, you can check us out on Twitch. Every Thursday we have Racing Then, and we're going to have a lot more coming to you soon. Twitter, where you can find all of our updates, and Discord if you're interested in becoming a part of the Misfits community. Thanks for watching, guys, and see you next time.